Today we'll be breaking down the WME Future Is Now campaign that we did for WME and its NBA draft class of 2025.
They said the future was far away. Something you dream about.
I had the opportunity to come alongside Corey Easley and Des Hester with WME and create this series of social commercial campaign film. We were lucky enough to have represented the number 2 draft pick along with 2 or 3 other lottery picks, which is insane. How this came apart, I happened to jump into a conversation that Corey was having with his colleagues about this year's video series. Corey had a great concept and idea, and I really was inspired by it and was like, dude, I think we can really take this up a notch and make it almost like a commercial campaign.
I really thought about what it meant to be a kid having hoop dreams. You know, like sitting in your room, playing basketball, shooting the ball. Basically just wanted to bring it to the forefront for these guys. Being able to hear their name called at the draft, I know that's a surreal feeling, so why not bring those hoop dreams to life?
The first thing that came to mind was that the future is now. We're not waiting for the future. Everybody talks about a future in the NBA, but that's right now. So once I thought about the concept and came up with one script, which was the 30-second montage version, I then made 5 breakdowns, all ended with the same campaign idea. I created a pitch deck that I took to WME and kind of showed them what I thought was possible, the vision with visual references that I pulled from Frameset, which is an amazing app that has a ton of references, some commercials, music videos, and movies. It has a great filtration process, a great intuitive platform, and then use it in pitch decks, shot lists, storyboards, all kinds of stuff. That was what I used in order to kind of convince WME that the investment was worth it. And I got a budget approved and was able to start building the team. Then I used Nova to post for positions that I thought were necessary to help bring this to life. One of those positions was a production designer. While the Airbnb was a good base, we needed props and all types of things to bring in to really customize it and make it fit the film.
I was really inspired by kind of a vintage look for a high schooler or young boy's bedroom who's just a major basketball prodigy. So I took inspo from a lot of early 2000s bedrooms and whatnot. We wanted to go crazy on the memorabilia and just make it feel really fun and youthful. And I really like how everything turned out. It was really cool to have everyone kind of step into my world and make it their world. When it came to my Pinterest board for this versus the way that it actually looks today, I'm really proud of how it came out. It's even more colorful than what I pinned, so I'm happy about that. I love color.
I also posted a gaffing position for a local in LA. I know that everything that I do is elevated immensely by having a gaffer that can light it.
I lit it from the outside today so that we could shoot all over the room. The weather out here is perfect. I could fight the sun with my lights. I don't even have to diffuse anything, we don't have to tent it. I pretty much set up a ring of fire here. We got an Aries sky panel, the new one, 600D coming through, heavy diff, and then a smaller nan light for the background. Our black void set, I set up a spotlight with a Fresnel in the background, and then we have this nice soft light dim up. We have our talent, he's always backlit, and then while Dolly is pushing in, we go ahead and do a 2-second fade so we get that nice 5-second shot.
It was a 2-day production in LA. I think I was there for 3 days or 4 days, but we came in, we loaded in, we had a Prelight day, which was absolutely essential. We used this day to literally just test things out, see how it looked, problem solve, and we literally did have to problem solve. We had to figure out this whole dark black setup that we wanted to do. My initial concept for that just didn't work, and so we had to find a space to use and we had to clear it and bring in things to make it work, and Kevin and his team were amazing at helping us find that solution. After we wrapped that, we then had 2 very, very easy production days as far as length of time. I think they were each less than 5 hours. Players would come in, we would kind of walk them through what we were going to do, and we had very minimal time to get the shots we needed and then move on. We had 2 sets. One was the bedroom. We would kind of work through our shots there, swap lenses, get what we needed, give them quick direction, and then we would take them downstairs to where we had the dolly track in that black dark backdrop, and we would get that done in minimal time as possible. It was crazy. I mean, we were doing some of this stuff in 20 minutes or 15 minutes tops with these players, and I'm super impressed with how it came out given that. Once we finished everything, all the footage was passed off to Wyatt, who did the edits. We source music through Musicbed, which is an amazing platform. You can literally filter, search with AI and find a similar song. It's like the best platform for music. I sent Wyatt about 5 or 6 options to choose from, and he cut them to each video depending on what he wanted. We also listed the voiceover on voices.com and found an amazing voiceover artist that was able to just give the right feeling to this, and it was just a deep, like, rich cultural voice, and he did an amazing job bringing our script to life. I did the color on them, and just to give you a brief breakdown, because everybody's always asking for a breakdown on color, I promise I have a color grading mentorship coming that's going to be way more useful than me just talking to you and showing you. It's going to be a one-on-one mentorship that allows you to actually see and feel and learn and ask questions and grow, because I truly believe color grading isn't just something you can learn in one click. It's something that takes time and you have to develop it. My color grading process for this was very simple. I used buttery LUTs to convert the footage from log to Rec 709. I make adjustments, to the gain, the gamma, and the lift as needed, the contrast, the tint, the saturation. Then I apply a couple of dehancer nodes where I put different film stocks that have different effects on the footage, and I kind of stack them on each other and change the opacity and the blending on them. Then I add vignetting, prism blur to the outside edges, and that's pretty much it. Sometimes I sharpen the edges. It's not a crazy complex situation. It's probably not the best or the most professional, but I love how it turns out. And on this, we're kind of going for that warm, nostalgic childhood feel, and I believe the color grade kind of like got you to that feeling, along with the way it was cut, the music selection, and just all the things.
All their stories are different. They come from different backgrounds, different schools, and having those little Easter egg pieces within the shots, honing in on the WME legends that we have, just kind of telling our brand from a different perspective. I think it was really cool.
I really wanted to highlight each player individually, so I thought maybe I would do something or a piece or something to put in the room of each person's alma mater. So here's an example of Mr. Maryland. We did an Auburn blanket, we have a Rutgers rug. We got some good pieces out here for each person to kind of make the room theirs.
So this project was a super fun, super amazing thing to be a part of. I'm so grateful to Corey for pulling me into it and letting WME bring me on. Thankful to Dez for making it work, and thankful for the entire team that we had to shoot it, to edit it, and to bring it to life. So excited for y'all to enjoy it. If you haven't seen it, I'll put the entire montage linked to this video so you guys can check it out. We also have a playlist that has all the videos if you want to see the whole campaign and how it worked together. But yeah, if you have any questions, definitely hit me in the comments or wherever, DM me, whatever it is. I'm always happy to answer questions. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.